Hey guys, welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, I'm super excited because today we officially kick off the Skincare Award Season 2023, talking about part 1 in the top 20 best skincare products of this year. Now, I know what a lot of you were thinking, Rob, isn't this a little bit early to be talking about end of year rankings? However, instead of doing these style of videos in December like is usually the case, I thought let's bring them forward to the middle of September, because September, October and around Black Friday in November is often when brands will have their biggest sales. By doing this style of video in December, we miss out on the opportunity to save, and I'm cheap and I'm all about those discounts, so I thought let's bring it forward so if anyone is inclined to try any of the products mentioned today, they can have them on their radar and stock up when there's a good bit of saving to be had. So I think it's time we cut that waffle and just delve straight on in. Now, with this being part 1, we are covering positions 20 through to 11, and I've got a lot to say about these products, so we're just going to delve straight on into it. But remember, we are in 2023 and it is okay to disagree. I think sometimes when people, online say, I like or I don't like this and it differs with someone else's opinion, they go into like attack mode. This isn't how it should be. Different things work for different people and we should bear that in mind. So I would love it if you guys would share your thoughts and opinions on all these products mentioned in the comments section below. Let's get a conversation going so we can understand how these work for other people. So in position 20 on this best skincare of 2023 list goes to a bit of an unsung hero in the skincare world, The Ordinary amino acids. Now, this should be one of The Ordinary's best-selling products, but unfortunately it's not. It just slips under the radar. No one knows about it. Few people know of the benefits it can bring. But let me tell you, amino acids are going to be huge in skincare in 2024. One of the hottest ingredients. And for good reason. They can support the barrier function of the skin. They can improve hydration. They can also act as like the building blocks that the skin needs for collagen production and just for healthy function overall. Amino acids are great, and it's great to find an affordable serum that is packed full of them. So if you haven't tried The Ordinary amino acids and you're thinking, okay, maybe I could do with a little extra hydration in my routine, a little calming, a little soothing, and just an overall boost to the skin barrier and health, get this little gem of a serum. I think it's about £8 here in the UK, though I will leave links that I work internationally in the description box, so you can use them to find out the exact price point where in the world you live. But yeah, for an affordable price point, I think The Ordinary amino acids really do deserve a little extra hype, a little extra love, and just a little bit more attention. So yeah, for me, this definitely deserves a place on the best skincare list of this year. And hopefully, with amino acids growing in popularity, this is a product that people will start to truly appreciate for what it's worth in the next 12 months. So in position 19, I have got my little list here because it took me a long time to piece together and think what order I wanted things in. I kept missing out my favourites. This took me like 2 weeks to pull together the order and really think about it. So if you appreciate that dedication to the cause, don't forget to give this video a like if you're enjoying this style of content. But yeah, in position 19th is the Beauty of Joseon Retinal Eye Cream. This, I think, arrived on the skincare market around 18 months ago and got quite a lot of hype when it launched. The reason I think people love this is it's super flexible and super gentle. So it's badged as an anti-aging eye cream. It's got retinal, my favourite retinoid, which will, over time, smooth out fine lines and wrinkles. But the good thing about it is, because it's a low-dose retinal, you won't get a lot of sensitivity and irritation. I know a lot of people that use this all over the face, not just the eye, as like an all-over anti-aging treatment on an evening. You absolutely can do that. Because it's so inexpensive, it's actually quite a cost-effective anti-aging serum, and yeah, that flexibility is why it's deserving of a place on this list. And Beauty of Joseon, one of the biggest Korean skincare brands around, and I think for good reason. A lot of their formulations are just divine. They recently launched a Centella and vitamin C serum that's also amazing. And yeah, a lot of their recent launches have just been A+ hits. This definitely stands out amongst all of those, and I would say if you're struggling to find an anti-aging eye cream that doesn't irritate, doesn't sensitize, this might be a really great option. It's affordable, it's flexible, it's ticking a lot of boxes. Definitely is why it's worth a place on this list. So we're coming in at number 18, and this is a little bit of a collection of products, I'm going to say, for the body. And I'm going to incorporate the Naturium body washes. So Naturium recently got bought out by e.l.f. That's actually underway at the moment, that buyout. And I know a lot of people were put off from the brand Naturium because of their launch, which we've covered extensively on the channel, so we don't need to go over. But I know a lot of people said, Naturium, not a brand I want to shop with because of that, and I understand that. However, a lot of people are worn around by the quality of the formulations and the price point, and I think the body washes really do stand out. Now, with that change in ownership, it's going to be owned by Elf Cosmetics, which are a fabulous, fabulous drugstore brand. Hopefully a lot of people will think, okay, we can kind of move on from the launch and I can try products that maybe I didn't want to try before, and I think you'll be impressed. And I would say start with the body washes. They're great. A lot of body washes exist on the market that have a lot of claims but don't do a lot. These are like active, packed body washes. My favourite being the glycolic acid, which is the one I'm showing on the screen. Smooth like no other. If you're wanting to just get a little bit more body confidence, use this in the shower. You will, within like a week, you'll be thinking, yeah, my skin is soft, it's smooth. Great for KP, the chicken skin on the backs of the arms. Over like a month, it'll really help eradicate that. And yeah, it's a great, effective option. You also get like a vat of product for the price point. So it's really cost effective and it's amazing. Here in the UK, you can actually buy these at Space NK now. Internationally, I think they're available at Target. You can buy them on the line. There's lots of places to get it. Super accessible, and I'd say the salicylic acid one, great if you've got acne on the chest and back. Glycolic acid one, great all over for just smoothing and boosting body confidence. Definitely worthy of a position 18 on this list. So 17 is a personal favourite of mine and would have come higher up on this list, I think, if it wasn't for the fact I think it's a little situational with your skin type. This is the Face Theory Super Gel Moisturizer. So I love, love, love this as an oily, acne-prone guy. If you think moisturizers aren't for me, whichever one I use, I feel weighed down, they feel heavy, they break me out, try this. So it's packed full of acne controlling ingredients. You've got a touch of salicylic acid, you've got niacinamide, all the goodies in here, but it's in an impossibly lightweight gel formula. So you put this on the skin, and you can keep this in the fridge in summer for ultimate cooling. Just see that. It just disappears. But unlike a lot of other gel moisturizers that disappear and don't really do a lot, let's be honest, this actually packs a hydration punch. So you put this on the skin, let it sink in. You can always go with another layer on top if you want extra hydration, but I find one is enough. Keep it in the fridge for the ultimate cooling. It'll help fight the acne. It'll definitely help with hydration in the long run, and yeah, it'll just feel like your skin will feel so bouncy, plump, and smooth. Yeah, this was a revelation when I first tried it, because I, for the longest time, thought moisturizers just don't apply to me. Honestly, gel moisturizer that delivers. This is streets ahead of the competition. So in 16th, we have the Numbuzzin Vitamin Niacinamide Concentrated Pads. They do a serum version of this, but I'm incorporating the pads because I've just kind of fallen in love with them. I would have probably said a month ago that the serum I preferred, but it was out of stock, so I bought these, tried them, and I'm like, actually, there's something great about these. So you get these pads. One side is textured, the other side is smooth. Use the textured side, slight manual exfoliation. The smooth side, obviously, there's none of that. This is packed full of so many brightening ingredients from things like 3 different types of vitamin C. You've got some niacinamide, you've got some alpha-arbutin, there's lots going on in here, and it just is a great pigment corrector. For me, I get areas where I break out and then I have some hyperpigmentation after. So I actually use these as a treatment where I kind of stick them to the skin. You can sort of stick them, they stick on like that. You stick them to the skin and, oh, that just feels so good. You can stick them to the skin and that'll give like a concentrated dose if you leave it on for like 10 minutes. Or you can just wipe the pad using the soft side all over the face. Really doesn't matter how you want to use it, but every pad is literally soaked in this beautiful serum and it just works so, so well. Yeah, it's just great. If you've got hyperpigmentation, if you've got any, uneven skin tone, any dark spots, discoloration, get these in your routine, and they just deliver so good. Of course, you could use the serum, which I will again. I'll link the serum below in case you want to check that one out. For me, I go between the two. I think the serum is a little quicker, a few drops, wipe it into the skin. The pads, I just think have that added benefit if you can actually paste them on, leave them on an area you have hyperpigmentation, and it's that flexibility that I think means the pads win over the serum. But if you've tried either, let me know your thoughts below. So we're into the top 15, and in 15th place is a gem that I wouldn't have discovered this product if the brand didn't send me the initial one, and then I bought like 3 since. This is the Harborist Balm Gel Cleanser. So a bit of an unsung hero of a brand, but one that I absolutely love. So this is like the ultimate gel cleanser. Like your cleansers in gel form, but you feel that they don't really do a lot. They go on the skin, they maybe give like a little freshening, they might take off some, but they're not as robust. But you still want to go for a gel cleanser, reach for this. like that, everything gone. Multiple layers of water resistant SPF, multiple layers of waterproof mascara. It's just gone. It's like a balm and a gel all in one. It feels beautiful. I'm going to put a little on my hand so you can see it goes on like a gel and then you work it in. It is super bougie feeling. It feels so luxurious. But you add just a little bit of lukewarm water and it emulsifies in an instant, disappears. No residue on the skin, and I would say this is a must have in your skincare routine if you use mineral sunscreen. Anyone that reaches for mineral sunscreens knows they are impossible to remove from the skin. They like stick. They stick like glue and you end up scratching almost to get it off. That's not good for the skin. Well, don't worry, just use this. Massage it in for a good like 2 minutes, and then when you emulsify it, all of that mineral SPF will have disappeared without a trace. Your skin will be fresh, but it's so hydrating. It's also got a ridiculously low number of ingredients in it, which when I first tried it, I was like, this isn't really going to work. There's not enough in here for it to actually work. It's like magic. But having few ingredients works really well, because if you've got sensitive skin and you want to minimize the total number of ingredients in your routine, this is a great cleanser. I'd say this is probably the most sensitive skin friendly cleanser I have ever discovered. So yeah, if you're super sensitive or you wear a lot of mineral sunscreen, rush out, buy this. I promise you, one of these will last you like 3 months and your skin will thank you for it in 2024. I promise you. Such a great investment. Now, when we're coming into positions 14 and 13, I'm doing together because they are 2 azelaic acid serums, and for different strengths. So here we have the balancing serum by Q&A Skin, an 8% concentration of azelaic acid, and here we have the Face Theory Lumizalia serum, which is a 15% concentration of azelaic acid. Azelaic acid, great. It calms, it soothes. Over time, it fades hyperpigmentation. It minimizes acne-causing bacteria on the skin, which is great for like me. You're super acne prone. And it's just great for introducing into the skin if you're struggling to incorporate some of your actives. If you find that your retinoid is irritating the skin, using an azelaic acid beforehand can just help minimize that right down. It's calming, it's soothing, and it's wonderful. The word acid in the title freaks a lot of people out and thinks, okay, it's an exfoliator. It's not. It's different to an exfoliator. So dispel that from your mind. Azelaic acid can be used multiple times a day, every single day, the way that you obviously wouldn't use an exfoliator. It's different. Just because there's acid in the name, don't let that put you off. So good. And I would say if you're new to azelaic acid and you want somewhere to start, the 8% concentration in this, which I think at the moment is like £7, super affordable, super drugstore, and you'll get some great results. Brighten the skin, even everything out, fade any hyperpigmentation, and just give you a really nice calming and soothing element. So yeah, this one, great for beginners. The Face Theory one, great for like taking it to the next level. Usually people will start with a low strength and work up. It really depends on what your skin needs and what you want to go for, but this is a great high strength, and any higher strength than this you have to get on prescription. So this is a great over-the-counter option for those of us that like a heavy dose of azelaic acid in our routine. That's game changing. And because it's got colloidal oatmeal in here, some calming and soothing ingredients, this isn't as irritating as some other high potency azelaic acids can be on first contact. Use an azelaic acid for the first 30 seconds. You can get a little tingling on the skin, which will fade in no time. But if you want to avoid that, this is a great product to do it with because that colloidal oatmeal really minimizes that down. Formulation, 10 out of 10. Price point's divine on both of those. Definitely worthy of a place in this list. So in 12th position, we have this. This is the PSA Skin Heroin Toner. Again, focus down on hyperpigmentation, and you'll see that a little bit of a theme throughout this video. One of the key concerns with my own skin is hyperpigmentation. More even skin tone is what I'm after. I want to fade any acne marks and scarring that I have. So I tend to use a blend of different actives to achieve that. This is like a once or twice weekly exfoliator that really gets on top of it. Blend of acids, coupled with licorice, which is like nature's brightening ingredient, and it is in the most beautiful hydrating toner. So it won't strip and dry like some glycolic acids can, and this really packs a punch. The coloration, divine. I love the fact, you know, I know I'm coming into my late 30s, and I feel like I know that I'm getting older because things that didn't bother me in my 20s, now I really appreciate. So this actually has one of these little caps on that you can seal, so you can travel with this and it doesn't leak, it doesn't go everywhere. I know in my 20s I didn't care about things like that. Now I'm into my late 30s, I'm like, you know, quality packaging like that makes it easier to travel with, that adds like a couple of points to a product. Let me know in the comments if you agree or whether you disagree. But yeah, this packaging divine, formulation amazing, overall performance, one of the quickest acting hyperpigmentation toners you'll find, and it's actually not stripping and drying, so definitely worth inclusion on this list. Now, just missing out on a place in the top 10 with that video coming soon is this product, the Q&A Marine Hyaluronate Toner. Now, this, I was in two minds. I really think this should be in a top 10 list, but there were just 10 products that came above it. So I went back and forth on, anyway, we're not agonizing over that. I've already thought about that way too much. This though is this is a top 10 product in its own right, really. This has lots of different hydrators in here, marine extracts, algal extracts, if I can get my words out, and it's just a beautiful way of adding some hydration. It's on the thicker side as a toner. I don't know if that's coming across on the channel, but yeah, so it's easy to apply. Your skin drinks this up, and it honestly drinks it. It's like disappears, but just leaves behind this calm, soothe hydration. It is beautiful. It works in a similar way to the ordinary amino acids that was at the start of this video, but I think this kind of takes it to the next level, which is why it's higher up on this list. Also, Q&A, a great, fabulous British brand, which I think this is £7-8, really inexpensive. So definitely budget friendly. And yeah, this is a great way of getting a little extra hydration and some calming and soothing without spending a lot of money. After you've cleansed, slap this on the skin. You can put a couple of layers on if you want that to dial up that hydration, and your skin will love it. I did a video on this about 6 months ago, and that video went viral. Lots of people tried this on the back of that, and I don't think there's a single person that's come back and not been impressed with it. It's one of those products that just stands out, everybody loves, and like I say, in any other list, this should be top 10, and now I'm getting back to regretting not putting it in there, but let this be the standout of part 1 of this video, with the next part coming. This, beautiful. So there you have it, guys, a conclusion of part 1 of the top 20 best skincare products of 2023. Thoughts so far? Play along. If you've made it this far in the video, let me know by, let's pick an emoji to share. If you've made it this far in the video, put the heart emoji in the comment section. Let me know that you've got to this point. And also have a little guess. What do you think part 2, which is going to be positions 10 through to first place, is coming up? Any guesses for what you think I'll be first place? Play along. How well do you know the channel? Anyway, thanks for listening to me ramble on about some of my favourite skincare. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. And wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, I love your skin. Take care. Bye!